Thanks, Elites, for giving me this opportunity to be here. In fact, the Chief Passport Officer of India, Mr. Mukesh Kumar Pardesi, was to be here, but because of his parliamentary obligation, he was not able to make it to this conference. This conference is very important, as he was telling that Bihar is the hub of knowledge. The earliest seat of knowledge was in here at Nalanda, at the time of Mauryas. So we are now reviving that knowledge hub, Manisha, and I'm sure that within not more than 10 years, Bihar will again reclaim its lost glory. I do believe, and you have the confidence in our people. Let's start with e-governance. Being a bureaucrat or being an Indian citizen, I am more interested to see my government a strong government. I'm not talking anything different from the e-governance. And you know, the strength of the government is the trust of the people. If the people of this country is having the element of trust with the government, then our government is strong. And I personally feel that this trust develops with the transparency in the government. And e-governance is a wonderful tool to implement the transparency, accountability, and the democratic values in the system of governance. I'm very much thankful to the earlier panelist who was discussing the definition of e-governance. Rather, I will go one step ahead. According to me, there are 3 prerequisites for the e-governance. Since all of you are here, some of you may from the government department also, that the 3 prerequisites is the minimum threshold level of infrastructure of technology that is required. And we are very happy in India that this infrastructure is developing in a very faster manner, and rather the big companies like Infosys, Wipro, TCS, they are doing a lot of work to expand the infrastructure facility, technological facility. The second thing is that your human capital. Simply, if we will install the infrastructure facility in the country, it will not lead to the progress in the matter of e-governance. We'll have to make our people to use as a capital. That is the training part. And the third is e-connect. Then how we go to the people, because as Mr. Sanjeevan was telling, that it is for the people. This e-governance is for the people. Whatever wonderful system we are having here in our system, in our system of governance, it is worthless if we are not able to penetrate to the commonest people of the country. So connectivity is also a big issue, and rather I'm thankful for that survey report which was shown by Mr. Shailesh Srivastava, that the mobile connectivity is zooming like anything, even in the rural area. And through M applications, we are penetrating into even the rural sector of this country. So these are the 3 prerequisites of e-governance. And with this mind set up, now let me introduce, and why I am introducing me at a later stage, and why I made this background. I am Sanatan, I am Regional Passport Officer at Jharkhand, and I am representing the Ministry of External Affairs. And our prime duty is to issue a license to leave the country. That, in general term, you call it a passport. So, prior to 2009 also, we were issuing the passport. And after 2009 also, we are issuing the passport. And there is no change in the force of that passport being issued prior to 2009. It is still, that was also forceful, and today it is also forceful. But after in the year 2009, we started transforming the entire system of issuance of passport. And we made that philosophy which Mr. Atul was telling, or Mr. Sanjeevan was telling, that the entire passport making process should be made for the people. And we adopted the system of e-governance in the issuance of passport. So the first prerequisite was the making the infrastructure facility throughout the country for issuance of passport. You know, the government is having some financial crunch. So we invited the big companies to do work on PPP mode, public-private partnership mode. And we were very lucky to have one of the best service provider in the country called Tata Consultancy Services, who came forward to help us in implementing the Passport Seva project. We named it a Passport Seva project. We made the application and we developed the entire infrastructure throughout the 78 locations throughout the country. We are having here at Patna at Ashiana Nagar, Ranchi is there at Galaxia Mall, Ratu Road, and 78 other locations. We are having that infrastructure built under public-private partnership mode. Why I am highlighting this thing? Because the bureaucracy sometimes find it very difficult to invest towards such kind of infrastructure development of technological infrastructure facility. If it can be done under PPP mode, then the problem of financing will be no more. Then we got our manpower capital developed by the service provider itself. And the third thing is eConnect. The entire process we made online. Now anyone who wish to get a passport must have to register online, and everything is completely online. So for this eConnect, as Principal Secretary IT of Government of Bihar is also here, I'd like to make a special mention that we were more concerned in reaching to the people. So we talked with we had a great talk with the Principal Secretary IT of Government of Jharkhand, and we found that in all the states there are common service centers available in all the block at all block levels and even at village levels also. So we use your CSE, Common Service Center. In Jharkhand it is called Pragya Kendra. I don't know what it is called in Bihar. And we used the services of the Pragya Kendra, that is Common Service Center, for enabling the people to use the e-governance kind of system. Then one more thing about the e-governance I would like to highlight because most of you are the IT professional here. So it is very important that Shailesh was talking about the integration part. It is very important for the integration. We did the wonderful integration in our back office integration, our single function integration, and our cross function integration. The issuance of passport, I am coming back on passport matter. The issuance of passport is subject to the police verification by the concerned state government police authority. So we joined hand with the local police. And what we did, we made the superintendent of police of all the districts online. Here also in Bihar, now all the superintendent of police, they are online insofar as the passport issuance is concerned. And we did a wonderful integration, a cross-function integration with the Passport Seva project. And by the virtue of all this enabling the people to apply for the passport, you will be amazed to know that when the last year in the single state of Bihar, the Patna, we issued passport to the tune of 1.7 lakhs in the year, last year, 2013 I do believe. In the year 2014, this figure rose to 3.2 lakhs in a year. So I think that this is the process of enabling the people. The services was earlier also, the same people were there, the same set of system was there, but people were not coming. And it is a very good example and decent example of implementing the e-governance in the Passport Seva project. Now, in a brief, I'll tell you now that how we made the system different by using the e-governance in the Passport Seva project. Now everything is automated. Earlier you had to buy a 10 rupees form, you'll have to fill the form manually, then go to the passport office counter, use queue and all, and then submission of application, then your forms was required to be sent physically to the concerned SP, then concerned SP had to send the report personally, physically to my office, then our officers used to screen and examine those reports and finally allow the passport, and then passport was printed. Now after the advent of the e-governance, you apply the passport from your home using your laptop by using our website www.passportindia.gov.in. Very simple, user-friendly application. File your application online, pay the fee online only, and you will get a suitable date, because we are creating a wonderful database of all the citizens whosoever are getting passport in India or abroad. We capture the biometric details of the person and we take the photograph on the spot in our Passport Seva Kendra. So every applicant, they have to come to our Passport Seva Kendra at least or not more than once. At a designated time, at a designated date, he has to report. The online system will tell that you are required to go to the Passport Seva Kendra at Ashiana Nagar, Patna, at so-and-so date, at so-and-so time. Our system, our people, they are waiting for you. You go there, you get your biometric details captured by our system, and go home happily within a period of not more than 40 minutes. This is the national time of processing the entire application for passport by the Passport Seva project. So passport we are issuing for 10 years, and your investment of time is 40 minutes only. That is the saving of time, is the saving of manpower, and it is the creation of wealth also. If you are not allowing you to stay in our system for more than 40 minutes, it means you are saving your time, and time is always money. And the system, thereafter the system takes care of everything. Then automated generation of your entire detail, and its automated transmission to the superintendent of police of your concerned district. Till that point, everything is online. But what is not online, from SP to Thana level, the central government is also making a software, that's a mobile software, as our earlier speakers was telling. That mobile software, we are interested to provide those mobile software at Thana level, and from that mobile software, that integration will be there, and Thana people will submit the report to SP, because we require the SP's verification, and SP will further submit the report to the passport functionary. One very beautiful thing is that we have delegated the power of issuance of passport, or printing the passport, rather not issuance, the printing of passport, to the concerned SP. The moment the concerned SP approves the report as clear, from that end a print command is generated and sent to our printing machine back in the passport, regional passport office of the respective state. And that passport is printed automatically. So no human intervention after you submit your application in the passport. So minimum human intervention means minimum trouble for the officers also and for the people also. Now the SMS part, we keep the people informed about each and every activity. The moment you get your online application done, if you have to go to the Passport Seva Kendra Patna on 22nd of February, then in the morning, in the evening of 21st, there will be SMS will come to you. These are all auto-generated SMS by using the technology. That Mr. X, you are required to go to Patna office tomorrow. Be prepared with all your documentation. Then you reach there. At every step, suppose we are having 3 counters, counter A, counter B, counter C. If you have finished with counter A, then an SMS will come to you that you please proceed to counter B. When we transmit your application to the police authority, the automated SMS goes to the applicant on his your registered mobile number that your police verification has been initiated and sent to your concerned SP on so and so date at so and so time, so that you can keep tab on those SP report. Then when the police submits a clear report, then the system will initiate another SMS that the police, your concerned SP has sent a clear police report. So then you can watch that what was the time of sending the police report and what was the time of sending the passport, because your ultimate intention is to get a passport, not the police report. And from there, when we print the passport, then again SMS goes that your passport has been printed by the original passport officer. And then when it is finally dispatched, then again one SMS goes along with the your speed post number, that your passport has been dispatched by speed post number so and so and so and so date. So it's a wonderful system of Passport Seva project, and I'll be glad to inform you that in the year 2014, sir, the Ministry of the Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievances has awarded the Passport Seva project of Government of India as the best IT product by any of the government department in its gold category. And on 30th of January, this award was given by the Secretary of ARPG in Gandhinagar. Apart from that, we are being... Sir, insofar as I was anticipating that some of the officers from the police department also be here, I'm telling you my experience in the Jharkhand. Jharkhand Director General of Police, Mr. Rajiv Kumar, he has started a very good initiation on our instance. He has started one DGP Aapke Dwar program. Anyone who is from Home Department, he can convince your own DG here at Patna. And that DGP Aapke Dwar program is, Jharkhand is having 24 districts, and these all 24 SPs, they are connected through video conferencing in the video conferencing hall of the DGP, and all the passport applicants, they are invited in the office of the concerned SP in their respective districts. And I am also invited over there, and the on-the-spot resolution of the problem of common citizen are resolved by the Director General of Police through that video conferencing, a combined video conferencing of all the 24 SPs of Jharkhand. I think that these are certain good practices which can be replicated by our neighboring state in Bihar. So if anyone is from the Home Department of Government of Bihar, can pass on this message to the present DG also here. I will request Tripurari sir also to speak to the Principal Secretary Home, that why such kind of things are not initiated here. Another thing from IT department, sir, your counterpart in the government of Jharkhand is Mr. N.N. Sinha.
I know him very well.
So on the instance and on the proactive approach of Mr. Sinha, he has told me that Mr. Sanatan, you will have to impart training to all the CSEs, Common Service Centers, CSEs, Common Service Centers, Sanchalak, they call, the head of the Common Service Center is Sanchalak, to how to facilitate the people to file the online application. So we imparted them training in our own center, in batches of course, because I think that there are some 1,000 Pragya Kendra CSEs in Jharkhand, we imparted training. So why it is important? You see, 42nd Constitution Amendment says that we are a socialist country. Socialist country means the division of resources in an equitable manner. Because growth is possible, but sustainable growth is not possible unless and until your growth is for the good of the common people of this country. In the e-governance also, I personally feel, whosoever is, Dr. Ravi Gupta is here, he is the editor-in-chief of your eBihar magazine. He will pass on this message to your readers also and to the bureaucrats also. I personally feel that there are now diffusion of this technology, it is also concentrating. There are some, earlier the use, that terminology was haves and have-nots. Rather, I will say that nowadays there are certain communities, e-haves and e-have-nots. We have to diminish this gap by enabling our people. Otherwise, that will not be a sustainable growth. If you are empowering a certain section of society and if you are not taking care of rest of the people of this country, the growth will not be sustainable. Because it is the ultimate vision of the government to see a country without hunger and without poverty. The growth must be sustainable, whether in passport or in any area. Either it is housing or it's public distribution or it's midday meal. So we'll have to reduce that very gap. We empower our every citizen to come into the category of e-haves. I think that you are getting me what I'm planning to what I'm trying to say. That this must be diminished. Otherwise, we will fail in our mission. E-governance is, as rightly our earlier speaker told, it is for the people. We have to, it should be our intention to cover 100% citizen to this e-governance project in whatever manner we are implementing it. And time and again I think that our present Prime Minister, he says that sabka saath. He mentioned so many times, हमको 125 करोड़ जनता को साथ लेकर चलना है. And this is a very, very clear message to all the bureaucrats. That we cannot take chance to leave even a single person. Do we have any plan or any e-governance plan for the beggars who are begging in front of Patna railway station? Our technological team must understand all these things. It's a wonderful thing, and you know, enabling people. The central government vision is to enable some 2,500 cities at Wi-Fi city during the next 3 months. Patna has already joined this band, and rather a big round applause for our Principal Secretary IT, Shri Tripurari Sharanji, that you are marching ahead of the central government vision. So such kind of enabling the people is a must kind of thing for the e-governance program. And we in the Ministry of External Affairs, we are seized of the matter, and our mission is to give passport to each and every person, because in my earliest address I said that it's a license to leave the country, and it is attached to the fundamental right to move freely within the country. Supreme Court has said that right to have a passport is a fundamental right, and it is none of the intention of the state to come between the fundamental right of the people and the people. So we are here to help the people, and through the implementation of the Passport Seva project. And I am really thankful to you, because 15 minutes you have given to me, so I cannot exceed that limit. I have to come to your expectation also, and thank you for giving me a patient hearing. Thanks a lot. Thanks once again, Alex, to call me here on the dais. Thank